The Drug Pit. Das Kesselhaus Night Hotel and Nightclub, the crown jewel of Drogenkip, the filthiest Kies in Berlin. Opening the door to this ground-level dance club is like bashing your head into a wall of sound. Flashing lights stab your eyes, and the air is perfumed with cheap synthahol and engine grease. Everything in here is cranked up to 11, a playground for the numb. Green Winters is somewhere in this building. You steel yourself for the sensory assault and step inside. The team makes a quick check of their weapons and follows you into Das Kesselhaus. Welcome back to Shadowrun Dragonfall, where we are raiding a place for trying to find our the client for the job that went south. I mean, I don't really. Okay, she's got a sniper rifle and a shotgun. Oh, she's decked out. And I got nothing. Maybe my deck will come in useful. The troll working the doors might be the shortest you've ever seen. And the thickest. Despite the pounding music and the writhing bodies, his face is buried in a comic book. He looks up and gives you a cursory once-over and sighs. Welcome to Das Kesselhaus, now under new management. Again. There's no cover, just go in and get your fix. That's Kroner at the bar over there. He'll take care of you. He buries his nose back into his comic book while tapping a meaty thumb on the black plastic slung from his belt, a high-powered stun gun. Just play nice, or you'll meet Air Zap. Have fun. I'm looking for someone. Maybe you know him. He keeps his nose in the comic book. I doubt it. This place is filled with interesting people just trying to meet you. Go meet them. Somehow I don't think... Yeah, let's get a lead on some of the interesting people, because I don't think he's... Even if we give him more specific details, I do not think this guy is going to really divulge, even if he is. I mean, one, he's a bouncer. He's not really paying attention to, like... Especially if there's no cover or anything. I doubt he's going around and checking identities or anything like that. His job is there to make sure no one fights. Air Zappy. And, but maybe he knows some of the other people around, the interesting people. That might be a lead. Or not. I have no idea. Frank's watching the floor tonight. Ask him. I just don't expect an answer. What is this? They're like elves dancing. Are they floating or are they standing on something? I cannot tell for the life of me. She's not even dancing. She's just literally standing there. And posing. Okay. Is this Frank? Up there with the gun? Perhaps? Or is this Frank over here? Yeah, that's Frank. The music out here on the floor is way too loud for comfort. The scene going down at the bar is even louder. The dealer on duty stands impassively behind the bar. A desperate-looking young woman is pleading with him, apparently to little effect. All right, Silk. How am I going to explain this to you one more time? I get my cash, you get your cram. No cash, no cram. Period. But I need it, Kroner. Come on. Her words come out like a desperate whine. Pale skin, sunken eyes, trembling limp, all to the point of all point to the early symptoms of withdrawal. And I have cash. I totally do. It's up in my room. But you guys won't let me get up there to get it. Hotel is under new management, beautiful. You don't have a room anymore. Whatever was up there, you might as well forget it. But that was all I had. And, you know, I have to get right. Soon. Well, maybe we could work out a trade. Cram for services. Services? Her understanding slowly shows on the young woman's face. Her eyes go wide. Oh, come on, Kroner. You've got to be fucking kidding me. Do you want the cram or not? She sets her jaw, a look of disgust on her pallid face. That ain't gonna happen, chummer. Not now, not ever. Bartender shrugs. I'll give you about a half an hour before the shakes set in. When that happens, you'll know where to find me. He turns to another customer with a smirk, leaving the desperate young woman crumpled against the bar. Silk looks up at you, an abject misery plastered across her face. Leave me alone, okay? I've got problems to deal with. Let's see, I can offer to get it back in exchange for some questions. I can hook her up with some cram free of charge. I can tell her a place to get clean, or I can just leave. You know what? I don't like the fact that they just robbed her of all of her stuff for just doing that. If she helps me with a few answers here, I will absolutely look and find her stuff when we go to the hotel part of the mission. Really? That'd be, well, that'd be incredible. Her lips struggle upward to a facsimile of a smile. I really need that money. And I left some things in there, you know. Personal stuff. I can be discreet. My stuff should be up in room 304. That's where Nadja and Sarah were staying until, well, you know. I'll be waiting right here when you get back down. So, what did you need to know? Let's see. What do we know about the gang that's taken over the hotel? Have you ever heard of a guy named Green Winters? Can you tell me about the layout of the hotel? The Green Winters one might be a hard one. I don't know if she would know him. We can ask. No, I don't think so. Oh wait, yeah. I bumped into him here a few days ago. I remember because his name sounded like chewing gum. I don't think I remember seeing him leave, so he's probably holed up in his room. I'm pretty sure that there's some people up there. The ones the gangers missed. I hear they lock themselves in. Alright, so what's the hotel like? It's a nice enough place, you know, for a factory. Let's see, the second floor is a security station. There's a lot of high-tech stuff up there. And I've heard stories about the penthouse level. Something about a sealed vault? Oh, no. No. That's how we got into this mess in the first place. There's supposed to be something really valuable in there, but no one knows what it is. Doesn't stop them from talking about it, though. Let's see. Tell me what you can about the gang. Bad guys. I mean, like, really bad guys. The gang that used to run this place wasn't all bad. They kept the cram flowing, the prices weren't too high. And they never hassled me for long as I kept buying. The new guys killed them all and took over. Now I'm stuck dealing with assholes like Kroner. The floor manager, Frank, he had a thing for my girl Sarah. He was always coming on to her, no matter how many times she told him no. I haven't seen her since the takeover, but he won't stop asking me about her. Guy's a real creep. That's about all I could think of. I steer clear of the new guys when I can. She steals a glance over the shoulder at Kroner, a scowl on her face. I shouldn't have to tell you why. Well, thank you. It's been very helpful. Sure thing. Just hurry back with my stuff, okay? I really, really need it. So now we have an optional objective to get silk stuff. Who's this party girl? See, Frank's over here watching a girl dance for a guy in the VIP area, apparently. Pinned to the floor manager is too expensive for this neighborhood, too baggy for his to be his suit, is a name tag. Frank. Yeah, what you need? Reluctantly, he shifts all his attention away from the elvish dancer swinging in front of him. Intelligence 3, lie. Sarah needs your elevator key. She says it's important. Frank's eyes go wide. Sarah? She needs something from me? That's right. And if you help her out, it sounds like she'd be, grateful. Yeah, okay, yeah. I can't leave the floor on duty and all of that. I just can't hand over the key. I can open the elevator back up, though, and, you can let her know? I could make that happen. Okay, alright. Frank rubs his hands, his barely contained look of excitement in his eyes. He fishes out a small remote from his pocket and presses a button. The elevator's open. When you see Sarah, tell her that I'm glad she's okay, right? And make sure she gets it that it's me helping her. Sure thing, Frank. So we got access to the elevator, which I'm assuming is back here. So first floor is the hotel, ground floor is the club, first floor is the hotel, then employees only, hotel, penthouse, stay on this floor. The elevator seems mechanically sound, that's about all it has going for it. Candy wrappers and used syringes litter the floor, and the handrails are inexplicably sticky. Ooh. It would appear that cleanliness isn't a high priority for the hotel staff. Well, first things first, floor 3 is where Silk said her stuff was. Note says, do not open. But it is open. We get a note that says what room Silk's stuff was in? Nothing concrete. I know it was 30 something. Was it 302 or 308? Oh. Let's see. See, 70% chance to hit. 28 damage? And it's still alive. Oh, shoot. Let's heal her up. All right, why was there a giant scorpion in here? Is food in the crisper drawer. See you next here. Wait, that was someone's pet? Like, look, it's got a giant bed, and there's like bones and stuff, and his food is in the drawer. Oh, God. No, that's 306. That's the restroom. Okay, for some reason I thought her room was her room was 308, but there doesn't appear to be a 308. This is a scratched and dented bathroom door locked with a simple hydraulic-looking mechanism. The number keypad glows softly on the door frame. I'm a Decker. Can't I hack this stuff? Or... There's 306. I can't get into. Maybe it's 304 is her room? No, this looks way too nice. Oh, never mind. This was Silk's cred stick. Silk's teddy bear. And her signed cookbook. An encoded cred stick. This is a high-end model with a strong cryptography protecting it from unauthorized use. A small stuffed teddy bear. That was the size of like half the bed, okay? Let's be honest. Its fur is faded and its stitching is frayed. A signed copy of Kitchen Magic Made Easy by Kishiel Tarara, host of the popular cooking show Kishiel's Awakened Kitchen. The recipes inside all make heavy use of magically active ingredients. I just get the feeling that, like, before she got on drugs, Silk was a very different person. The chess set in here. There's a lot of overturned stuff in here. A destroyed floor. The floor at the end of this room beginning to cave and trickle of light spills through the cracks in the floorboard to another floor. With a little force, you could probably open a hole big enough to drop down to the second floor from here. Well, I mean, the second floor is security, and they did say there's some high-tech stuff down there. Might be worth it trying to grab it. Also, they might have information on, like, which room this guy's in, so we're not going to be, like, constantly searching every single room in every single floor. Oh, hey, that guy's dead already. We didn't even have to do it. Please don't hurt me. I'm just a line cook. The cook's darting eyes are wide open. Behind them, you see pure animal terror. If you let me go, I won't tell anyone. Promised. Why are you locked in the kitchen? Like, I suppose really what you're afraid of is more important than why he's locked in the kitchen. He might have locked himself in the kitchen because of what he's frightened of. So that might be the better place to start. Wait, you're not with those guys out there? I just thought... Take your time. I'm not gonna hurt you. I thought you were one of them. You know, the gangers that took over and shot up the place. I work... He catches himself. Let's say you worked. I worked for the previous owners. When the shooting started, I shut myself in here. How recently did this place get taken over? Better question, how long have you been locked in here? When the shooting started, I shut myself in here. They, whoever they are, I haven't figured out how to override my keys yet. It's been a day and a half. Very recently, apparently. I don't know how much longer I can stay in here. Who's the dead guy? That's the head chef, Felix. He took a hit to the chest when they raided his floor. I thought I could stop the bleeding, but, The cook lowers his gaze to the floor at his feet. I couldn't. You are right next to a walk-in fridge. Do you think it would make more sense to drag the body in the air than to leave it under the sink? Oh, yeah. That'd probably... He looks at the body and swallows hard. That's gonna be a good idea. It's already starting to smell. Alright, what can you tell me about this place? I think there's some sort of chop shop in room 401. Like low-level street dock stuff. I had to deliver room service there one day when we were short-staffed. That's when I saw it opened up and scared the dreck out of me. People hooked up to tubes and stuff. Door code was 5870. If you want to take a look, I am going to make a note of that. Because I don't know if the game is going to remember that for me. Sometimes they do. Sometimes they don't. But that's why we have notepads. Room 401. Door code is 5870. Thanks, Jimmy. My name's Frank. Why is everyone named Frank here? Wait, will you help me get out of here? I mean, you're not just going to leave me to die here, are you? You're in... You're in a kitchen. You have plenty of fresh food and water. You are not going to die. Oh yeah, you're probably right. I'll just stay in here then. The line cook steals a glance at the dead chef lying crumpled by the sink. With him. Well, no, we already discussed. You can move him to the freezer. Okay. This is the staff room. Looks like there's some laundry here. Blood. But dude, this is the door that's locked? You have plenty of room to work around things. You don't have to stay in here with him. You could be out here on a nice bench. Yeah, I figured they'd be showing up in here. All right, so we got. I'm trying to see here, like, what? Like, that doesn't give blockage that way. That's light cover. Oh, there's a third. Oh, wow. Oh. Yeah, heal him, please. All right, we got the... She was incredibly well dressed for a gang member. %65% to hit him. Why? Was it because he's out of, like, basic range for the weapon? That guy's only got 38%. Flanked? Let's get extra accuracy here to Iger again, and why not? Give me extra accuracy, because I can't hit for crap. Not enough ammo. Oh, shoot. Yeah, reload. Oh, we hit that guy at least. Oh, jeez, why are they going for me? Don't shoot me. Yeah, no, don't have the range on that one. The funny thing about this is this strategy is exactly the type of thing that drives me nuts with my D&D players, is that they'll all just stand at a doorway and just like stand outside the door and like dash in and out of it to plink off the enemies. However, in a game like this where like guns are the standard, it makes a lot more sense in my opinion. No, I'm not going to run out there with the guy who knows how to heal us. Here, let's buff the heck out of her. Yeah, I can't hit nothing. That's okay. He can't either. Sweet. What's this? Maintenance key fob. Let's see, the maintenance key. Oh, there it is. Room 401 code 5870. Okay, so it does keep track of that. Allows access to maintenance closets on the hotel floors. Oh, good. Is there anything? Hotel administration terminal. Oh, that's something. Search guest register by name. Search for current guest register by room number. And admin services. I'll try one. Query for customer Green Winter? Green Winters. Ah. Our target is in room 405. Read the attached notes. Guy in the master suite on 4 asked for his room code to be changed again. Paranoid son of a bitch. Anyway, dude's been renting out one of our biggest rooms for months, so I figure we shouldn't complain too much. His new code is 1989. What admin services do we have? Oh, we need an admin password. Sorry. No. Don't have one of them. Too bad I can't, like, break into their system or something, like some sort of hacker. Seriously, how is it there's nothing I can, like, jack into? There's just nothing. Let's go back and give Silk that stuff before we go any further. I want to make sure she gets paid and everything like that. Honor our job. Have you found my stuff yet? I really need that money. Here you go. Really? You actually went up there and got my things? She stares at the items in her hand incredulously. You didn't just walk off with them? No. We had a deal, a job. You gave me payment up front in the form of information. I definitely was going to keep my end of the bargain. Oh, wow. You said you were going up there. I didn't think. Thank you. Hey, Kroner. No guy, huh? I ain't seen you around here before. What can I get you? Overheard your little conversation with Silk. Hey, if she wants her cram, she has to pay. Same as everybody else. Your bosses might like to know that you're jamming their customers in exchange for their merch. What do you think? Okay, pal, here's the deal. The gods here, they don't discriminate. If I call them, they're going to kill everybody in this room other than me. So unless you want to see the bodies dropping all over this club, you back the hell off. An expensive bottle of scotch. From the color, you'd think the contents are at least 50% water. He waters down his scotch. What does it say? War tongue? Is there anything even in here worth inspecting? Oh, 90 yen. New yen. I'll take it. A crumbling wall? The section of the wall seems to be buckling under its own weight. The aging wallpaper that lines up with the rest of the hallway has long since peeled away, revealing the structure of the wall underneath. While the underlying structure is reinforced with steel support struts, you can see the signs of rust and metal fatigue everywhere. The entire wall looks like it'd give way if enough force were applied. Well, I don't have enough strength, but I can get my muscle to do it. Iger's shoulder checks the wall, and the weak wood slats give way with a crunch. Well, fascinating. What's this? Searching through the clutter on the desk, you find a small synth leather bound journal. Leafing through the pages of the book only reveal a couple of entries, each of them scrawled in a frantic, barely legible handwriting, with crude doodles filling up the margins. Oh boy. Read the first entry. Okay. I know Eddie's up to something like, I heard him today. He was talking to the guy who was in the kitchen, asking him for the cleaning supplies. I've seen Eddie's room. The dude never cleaned a day in his life. I'm gonna follow him tomorrow and figure out what his deal is. Maybe he's just selling mouthwash to the hobos at the block to get the old bus depot. I knew it! Fraggin' Eddie! I saw him. Yesterday he was up on the 3rd floor causing the vending machine down here was out of sweet calf. So he came up and to the out of the order latrine. He punched in the code. Didn't know you was watching, did you, Eddie? Well, I ain't so stupid. He put in 2478, and I'm gonna find out what he's doing in there. Okay. But this isn't out of order. So... is that like the 3rd floor? That had the out of order bathroom? Wait, I should... Bilco Dynasafe computer control system. Please input the password. Oh, this one I can hack to bypass the security. Safe unlocked. An Ares Predator with SmartLink. An Ares Classic, considered to be the premier heavy pistol on the streets, has a SmartLink system for increased accuracy. Requires ranged combat 4. What would you like to do with it? Send it to the stash. That wasn't bad. I was expecting there to be a lot more violence on that floor. We go back to the 3rd floor to find the... where are you going? Open the door. So we can get into the maintenance rooms now. Oh, that got us some cram if we wanted to give her drugs instead. Heck, we actually might be able to go back and give her the drugs. Right, what was the code we had for the floor 3 bathroom code? 2478. 2478. Oh, of course. They had a drug lab in here. Dang it, Eddie. Alright, go back to the club. We'll see what we can do about giving Silk this cram. While I don't feel like good enabling her, I don't think she's in the position right now where she, even wants to quit. Let alone the fact that, we're not going to be... we're just some random people. We didn't convince her to do it. But at least this way she doesn't have to deal with frickin' this guy. Cram habit is a rough thing to shake. I know a place where you can help get clean if you're interested. Like, who said I wanted to shake anything? She gives you a sour look. Look around you. You like what you see? Of course you don't. My life is better on Cram. Why would I ever want to stop? Point at Kroner. Do you want to wind up working for him? I'm telling you the same thing I told him. That ain't happening. Maybe not, but in order to keep feeding your habit, you're eventually going to wind up doing something you regret. Trust me on this. Stop it, please. Just stop it. I don't need your help, and I don't want it. As strong as Silk's words are, her voice sounds unsure. From the way she's fidgeting, you can tell that you've struck a nerve. We only have a limited time to spin on this rock. Spending it stoned is a waste. Look, I know you're just trying to help, but you're getting on my nerves here. It's not your business. I don't even know you. Just leave me alone, okay? Fine. I'm going. Oh, and I can't talk to her anymore. I tried to help her at least. I didn't have the skills to do it. I had more charisma. Oh, this is the penthouse suite. And the music sounds decidedly scary. Oh, they got nice showers up here, though. That's something. Can I get into 502 or is this locked? This isn't, it's not even locked, it just doesn't even open. Security panel shows that this door is a double mega locked. It'd be easier to tunnel through the wall than it would be to break through this thing. Is there a place we can tunnel through the wall? Okay, so the penthouse, at least right now, is a dead end. We might find something on the 4th floor that'll lead us into the something here on the 5th floor, or the top floor. But otherwise, it seems like it's just time to go for the mission. .401 is 5870. I actually have the code for this one. 5870. And it unlocks, and we're immediately in combat. And this guy just ran the frick out of here. Where else is there combat? Oh, there's the other combat. Oh! Okay, I can heal her up. Ow! I think he's in range to at least get semi-hit by this, but it's not. Oh, jeez. Did you see her at the end of that fight? She was like covered in blood from Glory slashing her up. Schematics for an auto-injector hyper. Interesting. An advanced med kit. Speaking of which, so I can't change the weapon loadout for her mid-combat. So if we find a weapon, we won't be able to change it until we get back to base. That's good to know. 'Cause she could probably use that predator that we found. There's nothing else in here? I mean, I'm not going to complain. We got some good stuff. I just... Maintenance. And that's a frag grenade. Why was that in the maintenance area? All right, before we move on, yeah, schematic. This schematic is a piece of cybernetic bodyware. The device produces a steady supply of the street drug known as hyper and stores it in an internal reservoir until accessed by the user. That's nice, but what do I do with that? What's everyone's health at? All right. Well, this is the room where we're supposed to find Mr. Winters. I'm assuming there's going to be a fight in here. Or is it... Yeah, it's Green Winters, not Winter Green. Winter Green would be the name of a gum. But in my head, I always get it mixed up because of that. Well, you know, that's how it goes. Sometimes we just gotta chew him up for information. Look, I tried to make the pun work. Let's hope that he doesn't want a big brawl to take him in for silence or helping or something. Right, what was the number we had for this? It was 1989, that's right. 1989. Well, we didn't immediately draw our weapons. That's a good sign. Or a bad sign. It also could mean our guy's dead. It's got some really big hardware in here, though. Jeez, these are like full server racks. And corpse. The scene is eerily familiar. The dead man is still jacked into his smoldering computer, his face contorted to a mask of pain. Blue smoke spills from his data jack. Just like Monica. And there's something else. The man's outline is wrong. It takes a moment for the realization to sink in. His back is bent at an impossible angle. Jesus. It looks like he convulsed hard enough to break his own spine. Is that even possible? Glory gestures at the twisted form on the carpet. You tell me. Iger kneels beside the corpse, bending to peer at his face. Matches the description Altug gave us. It's green winters. She straightens, glancing back over your body before turning attention to you. This what happened to Monica? I suspect that it would have. We jacked her out in time to prevent it. It's a hell of a way to go. Yeah, I'm getting that. Iger takes a look at the glance at this broken corpse, and you can see an uncertainty growing in her eyes. I've seen biofeedback deaths before. Never anything like this. Kneeling to inspect the body, you find smears of blood on the carpet under Winter's right arm. Moving the arm aside, you find the number written on the floor. 91612. You use your PDA to take a hollow pick of the numbers and the body and step away. Oh, look, now we can look at paintings. What do you think the chances are that one of them has something behind it? Hanging on the wall is a large, gaudily framed painting, an unimaginative still life of some kitchen objects sitting on a table. Move it aside. Nothing. Hanging on the wall is a large, gaudily framed painting, an impressionist landscape, inexpertly rendered in splotches of cheap acrylic. A nameplate on the frame reads, Harz Mountains, 2011. Move that painting aside. There's a small locked safe installed behind the wall of the painting. A keypad mounted to its base glows invitingly. Ooh. 5-digit code. That's what we just got, right? 91612. 9161. Oh, nope. 12. Inside the safe, you find a bundle of old, well-worn media discs. The words "Watch Me" have been hastily scratched on the topmost disc. Inspect them. The disc labeled "Watch Me" looks almost new. The others are clearly much older, and many of them badly scratched. The last two discs in the bundle are stuck together, and when you try and pry them apart, the readable surface of the disc peels away. Did I screw up? As soon as you finish with a safe, the nearby vid phone begins to ring. Hey there, Chief. Don't hang up. I've got a proposition for you. Ain't the best time, friend. A little busy. Yeah, I get that. From what I'm seeing on my monitors, you've had a busy day. You'll want to hear me out all the same. Trust me on this. You've probably noticed that this building is under new management, right? And judging by the fresh corpses I've seen strewn all over the hotel, I'm gonna guess you don't like the new guys any better than I do. Well, I'd like to make you an offer. You help cover my escape, and I'll get you into the secure vault on the top floor, belonging to the leader of the gang that used to run this place. Ah! Payday would be nice. So far, we've only found scraps. Trust me, it's still secure. I set up the security protocols myself. The last Decker they brought in to take a crack at it came out on a stretcher. They haven't found too many volunteers since. You're a Decker, then? That'd be the understatement, chum. More accurate to say I'm the Decker. My handle in the Matrix is Blitz. Maybe you've heard of me. It does ring a bell. Of course it does. In Berlin's Decker community, I'm a household name. So what's in the vault? Gear, money, you know, lots of good stuff. Well, I am a fan of good stuff. As all we all. So, shall we go grab it? Yeah, where do I meet you? Room 505 on the penthouse floor. Come rendezvous with me there. I'll take you to the vault. I mean, I'm a Decker too. Maybe not the Decker, but... Hello, Mr. Blitz. Knew you'd come. I've always had a good judge of character. Since we're meeting in person, I'll formally introduce myself. He nods his head in a salute. Blitz, Decker extraordinaire, at your service. Half-Lady Jack Z. Oh, no recognition for my clearly household name. Maybe. The vault's just around the corner. Once we get there, I can unlock it with a few clicks of the keypad. Blitz offers you something between a smile and a smirk. I was going to try and combine those two words in my head, and I realized that it's... You can't. So, well, if you take the first part of smile and then the last part of smirk, you get smirk. Well, okay, what about if you take the first part of smile and the second part, or the first part of smirk and the second part of smile? Then you get smile. Okay. I'm wondering if that's intentional, just to infuriate the public. Built myself a back door when I wrote the security system. Never hurts to be careful. Sounds good. Let's go. Come on, Blitzy Poo. Oh no, we already did. No, did we go into 501? I don't think we did. Something over here. A drone repair kit. Nothing in there? nothing in here. But hey, at least we explored a little bit, right? I don't even remember that door being unlocked when we came up here the first time. Was it? Oh. You guys definitely were not here last time. Wait, is your health really low? I can't tell with Iger. No, here's everyone's health. Okay, we're fine. Okay, switch her back to the sniper rifle. And he just explodes. Spray and pray? Oh, jeez. It doesn't have any armor penetration and medium range. No, actually, let's do... So we could heal her up. No, I don't want to go... Oh, jeez. Frickin'... I forgot just how insanely brutal sniper combat can be in Shadowrun. Out of all the people, I'm the one you try and shoot. Go back here. And then you can have a nice bonus accuracy shot. Because dang! I can see why you want Iger on your side. I'm just saying. It's nice to have Iger on your side. Alright, here we go. A tap, 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 tap. Done. Wait. When did that thing get installed? Take cover. Oh, it's a little robot. Ah, it shot me. Yeah, claws aren't really going to help me on a machine, really. Yeah, not a lot of good chances to... Well, I can hit that thing back there, no problem with the sniper rifle. Oh! Oh, jeez! The hell? Just an enraged troll ran out here with frickin'... Oh. Okay, that's good to know. Why is it so hard to hit this little robot? Okay, I'm about down. Switch to a shotgun here. It's like literally right next to her, like, and it's a 62% chance to hit. Well, we got rid of the troll problem. We cast haste on her. She needs it. Yeah, reload. So we hack him. Oh, you also need to reload. Oh, and I'm maybe gonna die. Yeah, actually, I'm just gonna run because I have super low health and... keep these spells rolling. What do they all have marked down? See, I just cannot hit the little robot. Finally! Yeah, I didn't expect that to work too well. There, you got some healing. I can activate her adrenal pump, give her an extra AP for 3 rounds. Oh!